Thanks for joining us today for Lessons Learned from 99 LEED Projects, Indoor Environmental Quality. I'm Rebecca Joan Brown, and I'll be leading the presentation today. There will be a short quiz at the end of the presentation, and you'll need to score 80% or greater in order to get credit for the course. You may take the quiz and watch the presentation as many times as you would like. It is also not necessary to finish the course all at once. You can start now and finish later at your convenience. Lessons Learned from 99 LEED Projects is a 6-part series that looks at 99 LEED Gold and Platinum certified projects to identify what strategies work best and are most popular in each of the 6 LEED categories: sustainable sites, water efficiency, energy and atmosphere, materials and resources, indoor environmental quality, and innovation in design. We will look at strategies implemented from the 3 major LEED rating systems and discuss the most frequently applied strategies, those that are easiest to implement, and those that stand out as especially unique or elegant solutions. This particular course provides an in-depth look at the importance of improved indoor environmental quality. We analyze the strategies that our 99 projects implemented to improve the indoor environmental quality for building occupants and highlight some of these strategies through case studies. According to the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, the average American spends about 90% of their time indoors. It's been widely publicized that indoor air is often more polluted than the air outside, and because of this concern, many builders, designers, and building managers are working to find ways to improve indoor air quality. The most common indoor pollutants include VOCs, mold and mildew caused by excess moisture, combustion products, dust particles, bacteria, and viruses. Many of these problems are especially common in older buildings, which may contain now banned products and outdated ventilation systems. Asbestos installation, lead-based paint, and paints and adhesives containing other toxic substances are some harmful products that may have been used in older buildings, but are now banned or discouraged for new buildings. Poor indoor air quality is a primary cause of sick building syndrome among building occupants. Sick building syndrome is a term used to describe acute but broad symptoms, such as headache, fatigue, or nausea, that are associated with a building or space but have no precisely defined cause. These types of symptoms can be worse for children whose school environments are more polluted or not well ventilated. According to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, adverse indoor air quality contributes to more than 14.7 million sick days in schools each year. Healthy air is important for everyone, but in particular for people with allergies, asthma, or other respiratory problems. Apart from staying healthy, better indoor air quality enhances occupant performance and productivity, reduces environmental impact, and decreases the likelihood of liability and litigation issues. Some of the more common daylighting strategies that we saw implemented in our 99 projects were the use of the sun path diagram, functional layout of building spaces, and the use of atriums. Sun path diagrams show how the sun will be positioned throughout the day on a site, and designers can use this to orient the building to take advantage of light and shade as they exist on site. This will generally mean orienting the building along an east-west axis so that the longest sides face north and south. Sunlight from the east and west will be very intense in either the morning or the afternoon, and can cause glare from heat gain, particularly from the west. Light from the north is ample and indirect, so windows along the northern side of a building will allow in light without glare or heat gain. For the better part of the day, the sun will shine from the south, so windows along this side of a building will get excessive sunlight especially during the winter when the sun is at a lower angle and may shine in more directly. Designers should be careful to harness this resource carefully, applying shades and screens to prevent glare, and accounting for potential heat gain, either through the inclusion of a thermal mass or by choosing windows that will reflect the heat and provide adequate insulation. Related to building orientation is the layout of spaces within a building. Consider the function of each space and place it accordingly. Rooms that are frequently occupied could be placed on the north and south sides of the building to take advantage of natural lighting, and spaces that are not occupied frequently, such as storage spaces, could be located in areas that will not receive as much light. If a space will be primarily occupied at certain times of the day, it may be located using this as a factor as well. An example would be an after-school program space that could be located on the east side of a building, since it will be primarily occupied in the afternoons. A primary source of the building's daylight is the central atrium, which allows natural light to pass into workspaces on the open plan floors. The skylights that feed the atrium are louvered to mitigate light intensity and to prevent glare. Reflective aluminum panels along the floors that border the atrium create a light wall that works with the chandelier to further reflect light into the space. The Empire State Building is in the process of completing some major green upgrades, and the project is aiming for LEED EB certification. As one of the most recognizable buildings in the New York skyline, its sustainable aims are sure to influence other projects. One project improvement is the installation of approximately 6,500 thermopane glass windows. The team used the existing glass and sashes on site to create triple-glazed insulated panels with some new components that dramatically reduce both summer heat gain and winter heat loss. The windows were created on-site from the existing glazing. This enhancement optimizes IAQ by keeping occupied spaces at comfortable temperatures and also improves the energy performance of the building by reducing the thermal loads that are required. Other IEQ-specific strategies that the project employed include implementing an IEQ management program, providing daylighting and other occupancy controls, and introducing demand-controlled ventilation.